Here we have the Tatara Steel frame. It's dry fitted right now, just waiting on screw delivery. I've already started to piece out the old Anet A8. I took the rods in to get them aligned. If you haven't done that, I'd recommend it. Or replace them. The ones from Anet are not the best, which is why it's sitting in pieces. When the screws get delivered later today, we'll put this thing together. What did I do to my Tatara? Well, first I deburred it with a standard file. Then I took it out to the garage and I hit it with a grinding wheel. This is the 304 stainless steel, but it had some marks on it from laser cutting. I had two options. One was to polish it to glass. It would have been pretty. Another would have been to hit it with a wire wheel and give it a kind of a brushed finish, industrial look. That's the option I went with. I think it turned out rather nice. It'll be easy to buff out any future scratches that way. Okay. We're gonna take this piece here. Set it. Now here's the point. This is where the motor for the Y-axis sits. Alright, so this is going to go to the left side of the frame. So you take it, you pick it up, set your frame down. And it kind of snaps together like Legos. It might take a moment to get it all snapped in there. Bend it apart, get it in there, whatever you need to do to get this thing going. Down in. Just like that. Alright, we got this side in. Snap, snap. So that's pretty much the basic frame right there. This thing is together. It's not wobbling. It's good. The only other thing that we can do now is put the feet on. I would highly recommend anti-vibration feet. I got these on Amazon. Got the old Anet there. We got the Tatara here. Tatara is all screwed together. It's time to start taking apart the Anet. And going over some of the changes we're going to make. One of the changes is I'm going to replace these spring couplings here with Plumb Cuppings. That'll help with Z-wobble and other things. Thought this would be a good time to do it. This is a smoke alarm. That's a hardwired smoke alarm, and it has a relay in it, and it automatically turns off the power when it detects smoke. Just a safety. Automatically turns off the power to the printer when it detects smoke. If anybody's interested, I can put a link to it. Oh, we got an empty A8 frame. Okay, so basically the Y chain cable chain that I'm using isn't going to work with the Tatara. That's okay. I'm sure another one will come out, and we'll be able to move forward from there. But for now, I'll just go back to the old-fashioned way of having the plug on the back. And no stress relief. I don't use the heat pad all that often, so I think it'll be okay for right now. So let's move forward. We got the A8. Built on the Tatara frame. We got new couplers. We got the bed with the belt nice and level. Mounted that up there. Now my X chain mounts nicely, but I could not use the Y chain. It was rubbing right there. I had the Y chain where you mount the bed on the side, so I'm gonna have to look for a redesign or do something else. For now, I just don't have my bed hooked up. I'm not gonna be using it much anyways. Turn it around here. We got our electronics all run nice and neat. Probably could be cleaned up just a little bit more. I'm gonna mount this LCD cable a little bit nicer, but I got some LED strip lights I'm gonna mount. So I did go ahead, and I don't necessarily recommend you do this, but I didn't have any 2mm screws, so I very carefully tapped the frame and the switch to accept 3mm screws. Alright. Okay, well, we are all plugged in. Let's go ahead and flip the switch and see what happens. Yeah, it fired up. Running Marlin. Alright, here we go. First print on the new Tatara. I don't have the LCD in yet. I'm printing a test cube with 10% infill. I increased my printing speed from 3,000 to 6,000 millimeters a minute.